Hello there and welcome. Once upon a time, there lived a woman called Chausiku who was known for her incredible beauty. She had sparkling eyes, beautiful white teeth, and a smile that could light up any room. But unfortunately, she was very boastful and foolish. She would often brag about her beauty, her wealth, and her status, and despised others who were not as fortunate as she was. One day, a wise man came to the village and saw the beautiful woman. He was immediately struck by her beauty, but also noticed her arrogance and foolishness. The wise man approached her and said, "You are a very beautiful woman, but your arrogance and foolishness will be your downfall." The woman was so offended by the wise man's word and replied, "How dare you speak to me like that? I am the most beautiful woman in the village, and I will always be wealthy and admired by all. I don't need your advice." The wise man sighed and left, knowing that the woman will not listen to the advice. Years passed, and the woman's beauty began to fade. She grew older and her looks began to deteriorate, but her arrogance and foolishness remained. And because Chausiku was a spendthrift, she ran out of money and she became so poor that she could no longer afford to live in her grand house. She had to move to a small house on the outskirts of the village where she lived. One day, a group of children came to her house and asked for some food. The woman, being arrogant and foolish, refused to give them anything. The children left disappointed and so hungry. That night, a terrible storm, which was accompanied by heavy rain, hit the village, and the woman's heart was destroyed. She was left with nothing and she had nowhere to go. The woman realized that her arrogance and foolishness had caused her downfall. From that day forward, the woman resolved to change her ways. She dedicated herself to helping others, and she became known for her kindness and generosity. She learned that true beauty comes from inside and from within, and that humility is an important virtue. So, what's the moral lesson? This story teaches us that humility is an important virtue that everyone should have. Everyone should be humble and not boast about their accomplishments. This story also teaches us that we should be kind to others and listen to advice from wise people. I hope you enjoyed today's story. I hope to see you in my next video. Kwaheri.